So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Welcome to Joe's Atmosfere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up like a smoke fest.
Yeah, there you go! I think.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
All right, welcome aboard, boys and girls. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. I'm your host, Joe's Atmosfere, and as usual, I'm joined by the usual suspects, Knock and John. What's going on, guys? How are you today?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, John's a little bummed. He missed a big-time Godzilla show we did earlier. He was too busy working, but he was there watching. He let us know how Martin was really baiting you. He really, you know.
Yeah, I had to let when they started talking about Godzilla '99. I'm like, I'm out.
I'm out.
I got
See ya.
stuff to do. I got stuff to
Can't
do.
talk about that one. This
You mean the greatest one of them all?
negative.
I don't understand.
That would not be
Where's-
the greatest
where's
one of them all.
Where's the kick button?
Right? How do we kick him? But yeah, Knock, how are you, man? It's good to see you.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, good deal. And by the way, if you're not watching our football show, you're missing out. We had a good one this weekend, man, and it's going to be even better this week. Guarantee you that, man. Isn't the Red River rivalry this weekend? I think it is. I think because I heard that the Texas State Fair started last week, so they play that game right in the middle of the Texas State Fair.
No, it's 2 weeks from now.
Is it 2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I know it's coming.
Yep. It's
That's
close.
the one where I really start paying attention right there. Okay, boys and girls, let's see who's in the chat tonight. Of course, the guy that used to show up first every week showed up first this week. And
I don't know if
you
he cares anymore.
Yeah, nobody cares anymore. Listen to you. We care.
I don't know if he cares anymore.
Oh, come on. He cares.
I don't know.
He's always here.
Really?
It's just not all the time that he talks. But just to clue you guys in, his name is not Fuck Headquarters 2005.
There are some who call me Tim.
Tim was here first today. It's good to see you. And Snortapoopus also beat the hardest working wrench in the business in. He says, hey-o, humans and other critters. And, of course, the hardest working wrench in the business is here as well.
Womack. Why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
He is here and doing well, dumping all the links to everybody, not just me, John as well.
Flag on the play here. Flag on the play. That one from Tim was before the show even started.
That's right.
Does not count. He should not got his video.
Oh, he shouldn't have, huh? Okay. All
Yep.
right.
Gotta
If
do
you
it
think
live.
so. Oh, dude, I wish I had that video right there. The Bill O'Reilly video. Fuck it, we'll do it live. This thing sucks. All right, man. Flag on the play. I get flagged. There you go. Lauren is here. It's good to see you. Let's see. Who else is
I don't
here?
know if that's really Lauren, but okay.
Yeah. Who knows? Snorter Poopus thinks it's Lauren. Connie Cleary is here as well. It's good to see you. What's going on? We got quite a few here. Janet from another planet is gracing us with her presence.
Hello.
It's good to see you. We miss you. She's been on this show before. She must
What
be
planet
busy.
did she go to?
Huh?
Well, you said you miss her, and I was wondering what planet she went to.
Yeah. What planet did she go to?
Because she's from another planet. Right?
She's probably on the Outer Rim or something. I don't know, man. I don't know where she's at. There was a show about Godzilla, over on Pop Culture Minefield. Oh, stop it. You were there, Snorter Poopus.
Yeah.
You goon. You were all over the chat. Stop it. You just wanted me to put your thing up there. I'm not allowed to have a wrench. I keep dropping it on my paws. Yeah, I hear you. That's a common problem with polar bears. Yeah, they have that problem, man. Lack of opposing thumbs. They have a hard time doing that.
Maybe we can get you like one that you can keep in your teeth.
There you go. Walk around with that. Kind of like the knives they have with brass knuckles attached. We get one that fit in the teeth. Yeah.
Nah, just get him a Coke.
Just. That's all he really wants.
That's
Just
all
a
he
Coke.
really wants.
Those are the coolest. I got to tell you, those are the coolest Coke ads ever. The ones with the polar bears. I dig them. Okay, so we're going to start the show like we usually do with the pop culture update. So let's get it to it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And as usual, I prepared for this show and got all my articles up. Guess which one I don't have up? The numbers. What the hell?
Wow, why did we even try, John?
Right? Why do you guys even try? You buy my books, you send me to school, and I just eat the covers off of them,
Eat the water.
But anyway, I've got the numbers here. Just take me a second to put them up. Number one movie this week I did not even want to see. And apparently I'm not the only one because not many people went to see it. It's the newest one with DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, made $22 million. Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. I'm not sure what
That's a
that
kid's
is.
thing.
Is it a kid's thing?
Gabby's Dollhouse is a kid's show.
Okay, gotcha. Did your grandkids go see it this weekend?
Oh, no.
No? Okay. Let's see.
They're into like Miss Rachel and Blues.
Gotcha. A little bit lower
Bluey.
tier.
Bluey, yeah.
Gotcha, Bluey, yeah. But that one made 13.6. Demon Slayer still raking it in with 7.1 million. And The Conjuring and Strangers round out the top 5. This new one with DiCaprio in it, I really can't speak to. I saw the trailer and it just looks kind of goofy to me.
It's anti for the movie. That's what it is.
That's what it sounds like. I mean, from
What it
everybody
is.
I've heard reviewing it. So, but I like the filmmaker. I like some of the stuff he's done. But man, this one I'm just not interested in seeing. I'll watch it when it comes on streaming, but I'm not going to run out to the theater to see that one. But once again, Demon Slayer is still in the top 5. So we'll see what happens with all that stuff, man. Let's see. Tim is here. He said, "I just got here. I say, bite me. Did you see? Did I? I did see the video." He says.
That's all right.
So
We'll edit that out in post-production. In your comment.
Oh, but I drink RC Cola. Snorter Poopa says. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh
That's
man.
old
Wow.
school.
You're one of those hipster polar bears. Okay.
Right. What the heck, man? What's going on with that? Okay. I cannot believe I'm starting off the pop culture update with this, but I saw so many articles about this week, guys. AI actress Tilly Norwood draws backlash from Melissa Barrera, Lucas Gage, and more Hollywood names as creator defends her as a new tool and not a replacement for human beings.
Not a
I'm not kidding. There was another article right here. SAG-AFTRA responded to this actress, and apparently talent agents are circling this AI actress. This is an AI character, guys,
Yep.
that they're calling an actress. I think I grab some stuff on X on it. Let me see real quick if I think I did. Let me.
Well, the actors are realizing that they are expendable.
Yes, absolutely, they are expendable. That is for sure.
The voice actors of video games and anime and stuff know they're expendable now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole thing, I'm sure we're going to talk about EA here in a bit.
Actually, I didn't grab anything, but if you want to grab something and throw it in the private chat for me, go ahead. I know. Look, EA, man, we'll talk about EA.
Okay.
We'll talk about EA. I just forgot about it. That's all.
Joe's
guys.
always like, you guys gotta come up with stuff, and I'm like, the one thing I asked for, he doesn't do.
What do you mean? You didn't ask me for anything?
I said this should be on the Wednesday show.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to send me a link, dude. I mean, come on. Let's see. But anyway, let me grab. I'm pretty sure I bookmarked some. Oh, I see what's happening.
While you're looking it up, I think I mentioned it before, but the GalaxyCon sent out an email that they are banning AI art for this upcoming event, which I thought was really interesting.
That is interesting. Yeah. Look, this is about to become a thing. It's especially with the way these videos are coming out now. Check this out, guys. Look at the quality of this stuff. This is some of the stuff that they put her in. Yeah. I'm not playing any sound with it, but now that obviously looks really AI'd up, but that one right there doesn't. The lighting on that looks pretty good right there. But some of the rest of it, AI still got a long way to go. You can tell a lot. The darker ones, with the different lighting, that really looks good. But some of this other stuff, nah. But that's what all of these articles were about this week. Was about this chick right here, and they're really worried about this stuff, man. It's freaking crazy, dude.
They should be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because they can take. I mean, I don't know about you, John, but I can tell whenever they CGI something. Or something like that. It's definitely, but it's definitely getting better. That's for damn sure. It really is. For an AI, she does look good. Hello, nurses. Oh my God, he's out of control as usual. Keely Chow, control yourself, sir.
Keep the ducks in your pocket.
I'm gonna have to friggin' find him a 12-step program. I really am. I really am. But
duct tape his hands.
I can't believe they're actually taking this seriously. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't pay money to go see an AI art character on screen. I wouldn't do that.
What I want them to do with AI art is to take old classic Hollywood and do new movies with them. The stars we've lost.
Now that wouldn't be bad, but I don't know, man.
Disney
as long as we pay, as long as the royalties and stuff go to the estate.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect use for AI.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I can see a lot of corporations buying up likenesses.
Well, that's why a lot of these look. What he's talking about is already happening in the music industry. There's artists that are selling their libraries and they're putting together shows with likenesses of these people playing the music, right? I think ABBA's one. Kiss, I think, was the most recent one we reported on that sold their library. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Some of this, now that sounds like a cool, use for it. It really that right there sounds cool.
I mean, how cool would it be to get a movie with Bruce and Brandon Lee?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that would be a cool thing. I would enjoy that. I would. But I don't know. Doing original stuff with AI characters, they've done it in the past, and it's not particularly AI. You guys know what I'm talking about. What haven't they made a Fallout movie? It was CGI generated, something like that.
No, what they did
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy did one. Yeah, I thought they made a Halo one too, though.
Well, they've done a lot. I mean, there's one for
live
Stalker. There's one for Halo. They've done computer animated movies before.
Mm-hmm.
but not generated by AI.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. I put this in that genre. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I would pay to go see. You know? I love the AI babies. Yeah, the AI babies. I don't know if you've seen the cat podcasters. Those are pretty damn funny. I've seen those. They're pretty good. Do a real wild geese too with AI.
Look up. What is it? Rastafari Harry Potter. Yeah.
I've seen the Rastafarian Star Wars one.
The redneck Star Wars.
No, I saw a Rastafarian one. Everybody had dreadlocks. Yeah.
There's a redneck Star Wars.
Yeah. They've done a bunch of them, man. There's a redneck Star Trek one that I about fell out laughing, man.
Can you imagine like a Death Star with
there was a redneck. There was a Star Trek Vietnam too.
Really? Wow.
Can you imagine it like in the redneck Star Wars if like the Death Star got towed?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's it gets repoed.
Yeah. Right.
That'd be great. God. Why is it? What's going on? Why are we moving? We've been repoed.
It's a tractor beam. They got us in a tractor beam. We didn't pay the bill. Read by Nature says Spirits Within just didn't feel like Final Fantasy.
I don't know.
I really don't know because I never played that game.
Final Fantasy. Every Final Fantasy is its own story. So there's
there's very few. There's very
the movie
few,
had nothing to do with the series.
There's very few of the games that are sequels of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it has a 2-1 like Final Fantasy X-2.
Something like that. But as far as going back to the same world, they're all
they're not even in the same
world.
Universe. They're not even in the same time zone. Like nothing is similar about them.
Tim says maybe use AI to recreate the missing Doctor Who episodes.
That would be
that
good.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. I think it's got its proper use, but I think as far as an actress that is nothing but an AI generated character, unless it's supposed to be an AI generated character because of the script, you know, like in a case of Ex Machina or something like that. You know what I mean? I just don't. I wouldn't enjoy it. I'd think it was fake. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know, that. Of course, I'm one of those weirdos that likes real stunts with real stuntmen. I want you to lower the amount of CGI you're doing. You know, I'm not a fan of Avatar. I never have been. It's neat to look at, but you know.
Well, you know when AI is going to rise, or the AI movies are going to rise up, right? When they're going to get more prevalent, when the robots start becoming sentient, and then they get their own voice and then their own vote, and then you'll just see theaters with just robots in them watching AI movies, and yeah, man, it could happen. We're going that way.
Somebody's just wanting to get a video played.
The goddamn robot's down!
I actually wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah. But I was just picturing in my head just a bunch of robots laughing at an AI video.
And I was about to give you background music. I was about to go boom, 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 boom. We had a running joke when I was at Libby Glass. Me and a buddy of mine, we were in class. We were learning how to run these big silk screening machines in the deco department of Libby Glass. They ran with hot enamel, and you could put, depending on how many screens you could put on the machines, what you could make. And we made all kinds of Budweiser glasses. I guess the two most famous things we made was the big A&W mugs. We made those, and we made the Red Robin glasses. We made a lot of
big,
those.
Huge, heavy.
Yes, the big,
I'd
huge,
like to
heavy.
get one of those.
A&Ws. Well, I wish I'd have known that whenever I was working at Libby Glass. I'd have got you one. But then again, when we met, I was already...
You never told us about that.
I was already gone from Libby, so, you know. But... we were sit there, and you know, every time we did this, our instructor was telling us where the pinch points were on the machine and all this stuff, and we'd look at each other and go, boom, 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 boom. You know, the machines are coming to get us, man. But yeah, I just, unless it's used in the proper context, I'm just not going to buy into it. I'm just not. I like real actresses, real actors, real stunts, that kind of thing. So, but I mean. We'll see what happens with it, but it's obviously got the industry talking about it and worried
yeah.
about it. That's for sure. When you got SAG-AFTRA on your ass, you've got somebody on your ass. They're gonna raise some shit about it. They definitely are. Janet says now script writers that have been shunned in Hollywood can now get their scripts made into a movie with AI. This is true. That is one of the. I guess that would be a plus of this.
And how many projects is there that Hollywood would never touch, but can now see the light of day because of the AI tools?
Oh yeah, I tell you, one of the guys we know, Christopher Moonlight, is a big proponent of it. He's using it a lot to make his latest movie. So yeah, definitely. Let's see. Tim says, with AI, we will sadly get new John Holmes. Oh, stop, man! Good Lord. Those things. Look, I don't know if you understand this about the corn industry. It's cheap. Okay, they don't have the kind of money they're going to need to make it. But anyway, okay. Let's move on to. But we're definitely going to keep an eye on this, no doubt. I could not believe all the articles that I saw about this week. I was like, my God, these people are really worried about this. But then again, they got a lot more worries. L.A., they're not even make movies out there anymore, and it's getting kind of bad for them out there. The EA story they're talking about, EA is reportedly about to be sold in a record-setting $50 billion buyout to an investor group that includes private equity and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is throwing a lot of money around. They're getting a lot of things. WrestleMania is going to be in Saudi Arabia in a couple of years. There's a comedian show that I think Bill Burr and Chappelle are both going to be doing in Riyadh, I think.
Unfortunately, so's Gabriel Iglesias, who's my favorite comedian. So
yeah, well, I mean, they're taking it. There was one comedian, I can't remember who it was. I heard it on Midnight's Edge earlier today, that was invited to come to this thing, and then they heard some of his jokes about slavery and stuff, and they were like, "Nah, you don't need to come." He got booted out of it. So that's what's going to be funny to me is see how many of these guys get in trouble for what they say. You know what I mean? Now, Chappelle, we all know how controversial he likes to be. So that ought to be interesting. Bill Burr, he's a company man. He's going to do what he's told. But we'll see what happens with it. It's just very interesting. But getting back to EA, what do you guys think of this move? Is this going to help make that a better company? Are we going to get better Madden and college football games out of this? What's the deal?
Well, I think we won't be seeing stuff like Dragon Age, Veilguard anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of developers.
I think we understand what that part of the world thinks about that lifestyle, right?
Yeah. But there's a lot of developers and stuff crying and whining. It's like, oh, there's going to be a retribution if they don't let us do that. It's like, no, they're not. First of all, they're taking the company private. That's something you'll have to read about in there. They're not going to be a publicly traded corporation anymore. They're going full private, which means they can do whatever they want. They have no shareholders to be beholden to, just their investors. And as long as investors will care about one thing and one thing only, especially that Saudi PIL, was it PIL or PIF? It's basically the Saudi princes have gotten together and put together a monetary fund to buy stuff.
Wow.
They care about one thing: making money.
And that means they're probably gonna not worry about checking every box. Probably gonna worry more about the quality of the game. What do you think of this, Knock? Do you like this move? What do you think?
I'm waiting to see what they actually do with it. I don't know. For all I know, they could just fucking sell it all off into pieces.
Yeah. The EA Sports part of it is definitely its own thing. I don't know how many divisions EA has, Electronic Arts. I mean, I remember them back in the day when in the cartridge days, they weren't the biggest name, but man, dude, when we started getting these consoles with the discs, that's when they really blew up, dude. It was nuts how fast they took off.
Well, The problem with EA is they bought a bunch of studios and then shut them all down.
Yeah, yeah. Basically they went the Jim McMahon way of doing things. They bought it all up and then killed it, right?
Yep.
Absorbed everything that they wanted and left everything else to the wayside.
Yep.
Let's see. Read by Nation says the Saudi investing doesn't automatically mean they'll make changes. They may, but it's not guaranteed. Yeah, but we know there's certain things they're not going to put in games. That's for sure. And let's see. I have no love for EA. What John said. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have any love for EA either. But they do control the one game that I enjoy a lot, and that's Madden football. They do control that, and they've basically got a monopoly on it. And so yes, I am concerned with this. I want to see what they're going to do. I would like to see them recruit the top talent and improve their games instead of printing the same thing every year over and over again. So that would be nice. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens with it. But yeah, them going private is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Next up, we've got this one I wanted to talk about real quick because I'm a big fan of the actor. Mads Mikkelsen will play a stranded astronaut, and Diane Kruger, his AI companion. Is she going to be an AI character in the movie? Let's see. In sci-fi survival thriller Amy, filming underway in Spain. Now, I looked it up on IMDb, and they don't have a plot for it yet or anything. That's all we know about it. But, yeah, I definitely like this guy right here. I hope it does well.
I mean, I feel like this is a role for Tilly, what's-her-face?
Yeah, Tilly Norwood for the AI, right?
I feel like the AI is severely underrepresented here.
Yeah, right.
Correct that.
Yeah, we need.
They can't put an AI in an AI role now.
What's the deal? We can't use an AI in an AI role.
We human washing now.
So you were one of the people that was pissed that they didn't use a real ballerina instead of Sydney Sweeney. Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
Natalie Portman. Like that makes no sense.
But anyway, I'm a big fan of Mads Mikkelsen. I want to see him do well. I like that guy a lot.
Do need a new sci-fi.
Yeah,
Yep.
And if it's a new sci-fi, I'm down. Yeah, any new sci-fi, I'm totally down with it.
Sci-fi right now.
We got to wait
Right.
for the next really good one. One that I think is going to be really good anyway.
What's that?
We got to wait until like March. I think it's March or April.
It's the one with Ryan Gosling. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one
Project Hail Mary. Yeah.
Project Hail Mary. Yeah, the one based on the book by the same guy that wrote The Martian.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, just reading that headline, it makes me feel like it's kind of like The Martian kind of thing. It says sci-fi survival thriller, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Madden is garbage. I will never forgive EA for killing 2K Sports. Hey, back then, those games were good because they had competition. They had to come up with something better every year.
They were cheaper.
Yeah, and they were cheaper.
$20.
Yep.
$20.
Look, do you remember, guys? Do you remember the soundtrack for the Madden game back then?
Oh yeah.
Bands competed to be on that fucking soundtrack.
That's how I found out about Fallout Boy.
Yeah, I mean it's nuts.
Crazy good song. Now I don't play the music at all. It's all the same crap. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Read by Nature says they brought back Mads Le Sharif character from Casino Royale for the Hitman game as a DLC mission. Yeah, I saw that. We actually commented on that on this show. It was a few months back that they had him on stage talking about it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that new James Bond game they're making. I want to see if that's going to be any good. Of course, I'm not going to buy anything brand new, but I'm definitely going to be checking out the reviews on that thing because we haven't had a good James Bond game in a long time. Really haven't. Which actress does Tilly Norwood look like? Well, I mean, you guys look her up and take a look at her. She's got black hair, She's cute, I guess, but she's AI. Look, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but half the time I see these we all any red-blooded American male that likes a picture of a chick ends up getting a lot of, chicks in bikini kind of pictures, right? And every time I see an AI one, I call it out as AI. Guys, I'll see nothing but dudes saying, "Oh yeah, dig this chick," blah 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 blah, and I'm like, dude, how am I supposed to like something that's fake? And I'll put a big GIF of AI in it, AI art. And I let everybody know it's AI, man. I call that shit out all over the place on X. So I really don't care who she looks like. You can tell. I mean, I'm sure one day the technology is going to get so good that we can't tell the difference, but it ain't here yet, guys. It's not here yet. I can tell the difference between it. So there was a gameplay preview recently for the upcoming Bond game. Yeah, I didn't get to see it yet. Kay, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Next one. Now this one is wrestling oriented, but it happens to be Peacemaker, and he set his final match. It's going to be in December. I believe the date is. Stop it, deadline. Quit that. Let me see. They've got the date here. I know I saw it whenever I read it. It's going to be
almost done too, so I'm ready to watch it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it. December 13th. There it is.
Who's he facing?
Huh?
Oh, they don't know yet.
They don't know yet. They haven't said yet, but he's definitely going to do it for Saturday night's main event. And it's going to be the headliner on that show. That'll be his last match in the WWE. I just wanted to point that out because he is one of the icons of wrestling. And so that's going to be a significant date. Yeah, you can't see me. That's right. I saw that thing you put on X, and I was like, yeah, the Invisible Man. Yeah, can't see him. But I like Cena as an actor. I think he's doing a lot better as an actor than I ever thought he would.
Yeah.
He's really funny. I do like his character Peacemaker. I don't like what Gunn's done this season with it, but I haven't seen. I've got to catch up. I've got to catch up on a couple more episodes, but and it's not really him that I don't like. It's God, the supporting cast of characters this year is just off the wall stupid. But we'll see what happens with it. I've come to realize, we're watching James Gunn's DC, and he enjoys being off the wall, and I'm cool with that as long as it doesn't get stupid. And we'll talk about it more whenever you watch the shows. You'll understand what I mean by stupid whenever you watch it. There's some stuff that's just off the wall idiocy, but I am looking forward to Supergirl. I do look forward to what he's going to do going forward. I do look forward to it. I think there's potential to make some really good stuff in the DC universe, especially with his mentality and Lobo. That's going to be really cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that, Lobo and stuff like that. But I don't think he's not going to do Supergirl justice. He's taken the story from one alternate timeline where
right.
Really messed up.
That's the one thing I don't like. I don't like the timeline they're using there, and it's simply because he can make her drunk and do stupid shit, and yeah, that's why he's doing it. I know that. It's just I'm hoping that at some point he's going to hand the reins off to somebody to make other movies. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. Let's see. Keely Chow says, speaking of DC, they're teaming up with AEW to do a crossover. Really? That's awesome, man. I love it when wrestling gets in comics, dude. I think it's cool as shit. I really do. And we've got a couple of comic book stories here today, too. But anyway, this story, I'm wondering how this is going to affect Star Wars right here. Because I'm pretty sure that James Mangold was attached to do one of the 3 big Star Wars movies, wasn't he?
Was it one of the ones that got canceled?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But Paramount signs filmmaker James Mangold to an overall deal. He's supposed to do like 5 films for him, or it's like a 5-year contract or something like that. But they don't mention that stuff in here. But some of the stuff he's made is Logan and Ford versus Ferrari. His next project's going to be one called The High Side with Timothy Chalamet. He's already working on it, so apparently it got scooped up by them. Apparently there's a bidding war for,
Yeah, he's
for
a
the
writer
project.
for Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi.
Dawn of the
I
Jedi.
think-
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was his film. So
Yeah, and he's directing that. But
yeah.
that's one of those that were questionable on whether it's going to actually see the light
Really,
of day.
Dawn of the Jedi is the one they were going to cut.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to cut the Rey movie.
Yeah, they cut. They've already cut the Rey movie. The Rey movie's
Okay.
already cut. Although
Yeah.
they're sticking her in Starfighter.
That's what I heard. I heard that rumor this morning, and I'm like, oh, what? I thought this was going to be totally outside the regular characters and stuff. That's what we were told in previous
Yeah.
articles about it. But yeah, I can't confirm it, but the source for that, what he's talking about there from Midnight's Edge that I was watching this morning was Doomcock had gotten word about this. So take it for what it's worth. I'd really hate to see that, but I mean, look, I really hope this Mandalorian and Grogu movie does well, but who knows? We looked at the trailer last week, and it just looks like another episode of the show. I hope to see something different. Hope we see something good. But anyway, James Mangold has gone to Warner Brothers. Let's see. Next up, this is a couple of comic book stories. Check this out. Comic that Mark Millar pitched to DC at age 13, now becoming a reality. Conquered. Described as Independence Day meets Game of Thrones, launches today via Kickstarter. He's going to do a crowdfunder for it. And basically this story is just tells the story of the world has a hole that opens up and dragons start coming out of it.
Well,
And
all sorts of fantasy creatures come out.
Yes, all sorts of fantasy creatures. And just conquer the world, man. So that sounds pretty cool to me. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely going to bookmark that on Kickstarter and see how the campaign's going. Because, I don't know, you interested in this one, man? I think it looks pretty cool to me.
World-ending destruction? Yeah.
Yeah, that you're all about that shit, right? I know you don't read comics, Knock, but if this does well, this is the same guy that did The Watchmen, so his stuff usually ends up on screen somewhere.
No, Watchmen was...
Oh, that's right. That's
Alan,
right. What was
Alan,
the one that he did that was pretty big?
What's his face? The nut job.
Yeah.
Alan
yeah.
Moore.
Alan Moore. That's right. Here we go.
Millar did Sin
He did
City.
Kick-Ass and The Kingsman.
I
That's
thought
the
he
two
did
that
Sin
he
City.
did.
No, that's Frank Miller's Sin City.
That's Frank Miller.
Yeah.
His two big ones were Kick-Ass and Kingsman. So
Yeah.
you usually see this guy's stuff on screen. So we're going to be looking forward to that and watching that with great anticipation. I love that picture right there. I think that's awesome. Really do. Makes me think of those old Walt Simonson Thor comic books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's pretty cool. Okay. Next one. Iana Sarkis making graphic novel debut with action fantasy for Vault Comics. This one, Tim Seeley, the co-creator of Hack and Slash, is co-writing a book with social media content creator.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't either, but I was taking a look at some of the artwork on it and stuff, and it looks pretty neat. So I figured I'd highlight a couple of comic books this time around. Speaking of the comic book world, we also got news that Eric July became a dad. You can go look at his post. I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's rather long, but he talks about how his life has all changed now that he and Mrs. Ripa have had a child. So you guys go check that out on X. It's a pretty good little read, and good for him. I'm glad to see that, Eric. That's very cool, man. If you don't know, Eric July is the creative mind behind the Ripaverse, and he's been part of our community here on YouTube for a long time. Actually, he's predated all of us. He's been making music for a long time. This guy's done well for himself. But yeah, also kind of related to comic books, it's art. Renato Casero, I think is how you pronounce his name. Famed Italian designer of movie posters, dies at 89. He created art for Fistful of Dollars, Conan the Barbarian, and more, and then made a comeback with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Just want to show you some of the examples of the stuff this guy did. They're classic friggin' movie posters. Red Sonja was one of them. He painted that one of Arnold.
Love that Army of Darkness.
The Army of Darkness one is badass. I love
the
it.
Conan knockoff.
Yep, that's exactly it. I think that's a foreign one for Chinatown right there. I can't tell you for sure, but these things look really cool. Yeah, it's a Nick Nolte movie from back in the day.
Oh, I've seen it. I was just
yeah. Mm-hmm. That's I think that's a German poster for Dances with Wolves that he did. Yes, tons. Narrow Margin, Gene Hackman. This one, yeah, this is one of the ones he did for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, man. That painting is cool as shit. I remember seeing that poster in the movie. I thought it was cool as shit looking. Rambo 3, The Never-Ending Story, right?
Ew.
Did a bunch of these. Did Octopussy? He did that one, which I've always liked that poster.
Yep.
And then you've got the Conan. That's the one he's probably best known for, is that one right there. This isn't the greatest picture of it. It's an actual photo of the actual poster. But, yeah. And I think there's a version of it where he's got Thulsa Doom's head in his hand, too.
Yeah, there is.
But, yeah, this guy was a fantastic artist, and he died at the age of 89. I dug his stuff. It really leans into the Frazzietti style, that fantasy, muscle-bound guys and
it's funny
all that
because
stuff.
that Conan the Barbarian is funny because it's one of the few where the women have more armor than the men.
Right. Yeah, the men are damn near naked, and the women have got scaled mail on and all kinds of shit. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Okay. Harry Potter fans this week had to listen to this bullshit. Apparently these two are feuding. J.K. Rowling slams ignorant Emma Watson as their rift intensifies. Author claims Watson once wrote her a note expressing sympathy over anti-trans backlash. Now, what this came about from was Emma was on a podcast recently and said some things that Miss Rawlings took issue to, and Miss Rawlings is not going to lay down for shit. You can say what you want about J.K. Rawlings, but she lets her mind be known, and that's when she started firing off at Emma Watson. So, I think she also said, when I wrote the Harry Potter books, I wasn't living off of mom and daddy's money, and you know what I mean. She really lit up Emma Thompson. But did you guys see this story at all?
I saw it. I didn't really pay attention to it because I'm like,
yeah, it was kind of silly to me. It has to do with their stances on the trans issue, and I was like, why, why would you even tempt J.K. Rowling with anything like that? You know what I mean? She's very she's not really thinking about what she's doing when she says stuff like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Let's see. Anna Sarkis is a Canadian actress, and she's hot. Hello, nurse. Oh, my God. Keely Chow. Calm down, sir. Put the ducks away. Come on. We're not safe. We are not safe from Keely Chow and the ducks. His Flash Gordon poster is badass. Really? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Renato Casario.
We'll just sit here.
No, you go ahead and say something. You can talk, man. Let me see if I can find this. Flash Gordon. Take me 2
we lost
seconds.
Jane Goodall today too.
Yeah, I just didn't know if that was pop culture or not. Jane Goodall, she did most of her work. God, it was before the turn of the century with the apes, right?
Yeah,
getting out in their habitat and
with
finding out
chimpanzees first, and then she expanded on to all the primates.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Here's the Flash Gordon poster that he did. pretty damn cool, man.
Yep.
Yep. Casario was really good, man. He made some great stuff. Really did. All right. Yeah, Jane Goodall. I do remember her. I mean, it was very groundbreaking, the stuff she did. She went where no man would tread.
Yep.
She lived with the apes up there in the wilderness. It was pretty wild, man. Pretty wild stuff.
And chimpanzees will tear you apart. They're not.
Forget about gorillas. Chimps will. Yeah. I mean, didn't we see a story? Within the last decade where somebody, and I don't understand why people keep exotic animals. I really don't. But this person had a pet chimp that ripped her face off. She had to have facial reconstruction surgery.
Yep.
I mean, whoa, man. What the hell? Joker voice in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. He says, hail. J.K. Rowling gave Emma a super kick straight to the face. Mic drop. Yeah, she did. No doubt. She lit her up, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why she would incur the wrath like that. Because look, one person that's not going to keep her mouth shut is J.K. Rowling. You know where that chick is coming from at all times. Yeah, bridges have been burned. Yes, they have. Absolutely. It's good to see you in here, Joker voice. Good to see you, brother. But anyway,
just fine.
Yeah, right. Look. Emma hasn't been
billions of dollars.
Yeah, she hasn't been an actress for a long time. I think the last thing she did was 6 years ago.
She does indie stuff.
Yeah.
I thought she spent all her time with the United Nations now, and Greta Thunberg. I thought that's where she was at all the time now.
She's doing pickleball now.
Yeah, she's playing pickleball. Oh my God. All right. And lastly, out of the pop culture update, I saw this one earlier around noon and I couldn't believe it. Fast and Furious actor Tyrese Gibson. Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek! That's from Transformers, by the way. It cracked me up. Faces arrest warrant after dogs allegedly kill neighbor's pet. The Fast and Furious actor's lawyer says he's fully cooperating with the authorities and has rehomed his dog, while authorities say Gibson hasn't turned himself in. Now, that's a picture of the dog that got mauled by his dogs. It's not just one dog. It's a few of them.
How much I bet they're pit bulls?
I'm not sure the breeds. You'd have to read the article all the way through. I saw the videos of it. They're large dogs. I couldn't really tell the breeds from, because the place I saw it on was, you know how Good Morning America has that third hour in the afternoons to begin their afternoon slate, and they had the video up of the dogs running the neighborhood. Apparently they get out all the time, but he says that he's rehomed them, and I just, the person who lost their dog, I don't think they want them rehomed. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad scrape. And it's one of those things where, look, guys, if you're going to own an animal, you have to take care of it. And that means not letting it run the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Not just to protect others from it, but to keep them safe as well. Because most of the time, whenever something like this happens, they'll put that dog down. You know what I'm saying? And
I was wrong. They weren't pit bulls. Surprisingly, they were mastiffs.
Mastiffs, yeah.
Still big dogs.
Huge dogs.
But usually when you hear stuff like that, it's a pit bull.
Yeah, or Rottweiler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. These things that are bred to fight. But yeah, it's a shame. Let's see. I had a King Charles Spaniel as a kid. That's the breed of the dog that was mauled. That one there. But anyway, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, man, damn, that's a shame. How could you have money like that and let your dogs run the neighborhood like that? Because his neighbors say they get out all the time. This isn't a first-time thing, Yeah. And that's usually the case. When I've got a neighbor that they've got these, what do they call the poodle breed that's bred with bigger dogs? I can't remember what it's called. Cockapoo, I guess is what it's called, a Cocker Spaniel, a poodle. I can't remember. But anyway, me and Rhonda were outside. They're doing work in our neighborhood, and they you know how they mark lines so they don't dig and hit the line and stuff. She was showing me where the markers were because I'm going to do the yard tomorrow, and I can't run them over. And sure enough, here goes this dog shooting right behind us in front of my house. I was like, oh, my God. And I could hear the owner hollering for him, and I yelled back. I said, he's already down the street. It's crazy. But, you know, if you're going to be a pet owner, you got to take care of them, man. You can't let them run the neighborhood like that. So, let's see. That's why I put Harley in charge of the hyenas. Yeah, there you go, man. There you go. Harley in charge of the hyenas. Good Lord. All right. Speaking of Harley Quinn, it's time to check in on the girlfriend of the show. No, it's not Harley Quinn, but I think you guys know exactly who it is. I'm pretty sure you do anyway. If you don't by now, there's something wrong with you.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms. Sweeney, see you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
And of course, Martin got in here just in time. He says, greetings, my excellent friends. And he says, SIDS! And of course, Killy Chow can't control himself as usual. All right. Boys and girls, she had a birthday. She turned 28 this week. Sweeney's birthday party was a hodgepodge of billionaires, Star Wars, and Britney Spears. What? She, of course, is wearing this crazy ass dress. We got better pictures of it on Instagram, but she turned 28 this month, and this past week she celebrated the milestone with a star-studded bash that left a lot to unpack. These are some of the pictures from it, and that I'm not even sure who that is. Let's see. Oh yeah, Laura Sanchez and Jeff Bezos. Yeah, that's who that is. Jeff not looking at the camera? What is that all about? But she had a birthday party. And apparently Scooter Braun's relationship heats up as they're seen holding hands on a night out. So, you guys that are all into Sydney, guess what? Enemy number one. There he is. Scooter Braun. Apparently, the rumors of their relationship are not garbage. They're actually seeing each other. So there you go. They were seen all night running around together. And then if you go to her Instagram, you see this picture here from her birthday, and she's got a bunch more in here. That though, that looks like it's been done up with some kind of friggin' Photoshop or something, man. This boy, her face looks like it's got some hard angles on it, doesn't it?
Looking a little Barbarella-ish.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. Well, she's working on Barbarella, so, that's probably what she's doing. We all know she's a smart businesswoman, right? She spends her money the right way. So, but yeah, these are the pictures from the party. Oh my God! Wow! Look at this, will you? Yeah, there's Bezos' wife trying to outdo her. Uh-oh, we got a lightsaber in the house. Knock. She's a Star Wars fan. Look out. Maybe she's going to be in Star Wars, guys. Maybe that's what's going on here. Who knows? But she put a bunch of pictures up, man. What's up with the NASA thing?
It's a space theme.
It's a space
Okay,
theme.
got it.
That's why
So
there's
speaking of-
astronauts and stuff.
I
Check.
mentioned it. Yeah, Glenn Powell there. I watched the first 2 episodes of Chad Powers. It's pretty
Yeah?
good.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
I know you
recommend
told me you're going to watch it, man. That's cool. Isn't that the one where he's like disguising himself as someone else
It
to
is.
get on a
So,
football team?
It gives it the story away in the first few minutes. I'm not really spoiling much, but
No, you're
basically
not.
he played for Oregon, and the way he crashed out at the end of the game. He was in the championship. It was Oregon versus Georgia. He's an Oregon quarterback, and he does one of those things where it's a second to go, and he escapes the pocket, he scrambles, and he's running in for a touchdown, and he drops the ball before he goes into the end zone.
No, not like that.
And that's what happens. Like,
wow.
and then everything is history. Like from there,
'Cause
Like,
look,
everything blows up right there.
We had that happen in the NFL this last weekend. Guy for Indianapolis did it. Oh man!
Well,
wow.
he didn't do that. He tried to. Well, he celebrated before, but he fumbled the ball forward out of the back of the end zone.
Oh.
He didn't drop it beforehand or anything like that. He was repositioning it to celebrate, and it popped out of his hands forward, and then that happened. So, but no, it's a pretty good show. So yeah,
Yep.
I recommend it.
Cool. What is this? Joker says, judging by your decor, being a fan of Supergirl, I would have thought Millie Alcock. Oh, no. Sydney Sweeney she became the darling of this show when she wore that sweater that said, "Excuse me for having a great rack," or something like that. What did that sweatshirt say? That's when she won me over because, she gets it.
Great tits.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember what the sweatshirt said, but my gosh, that's a chick that gets it, man. And I like the fact that she bets on herself, man. She produces most of the stuff she's in, and she's a pretty smart kid. I really like that. I'm not really a fan of blondes, but I like this girl's attitude. I think she's pretty cool. A lot of people call her based. I don't look at things in those kind of perspectives, but I dig her for sure.
How about the flash on those cameras, by the way? Jesus Christ. It's like the sun shining when they
the sunbeams. Yeah, that just means it's dark in there, dude. Yeah, that's what that usually means. Let's see. Or at least Laura Vandervoot. No. You know what? I never watched Smallville, buddy. I never watched Smallville, but I may watch it in the future because I think she shows up in it. Zatanna show. All the DC characters end up showing up in that show at some point, don't they? But yeah, I'm a fan of the original one. I actually have a picture here of the two of us. We met at a convention. Yeah. Helen Slater. And yes, I'm almost 6 feet tall, and you see she's taller than I am. That girl, of course, she's got heels on, I'm sure, but she's a tall chick. Yep, pretty nice lady. I like her a lot. So anyway, the rest of the show today is a pretty much free for all. But I did give you some homework last week. I told you guys to think about horror movies that I need to watch that have come out past the turn of the century. Look at this guy. Speaking of horror movies, the chat's turning into a horror movie with all this duck feeding that's going on. Come on, Keely Chow. Take it easy, bro. But yeah, I did tell you to be on the lookout for stuff for me to watch that's worth watching now. I don't want to watch crap now. I want to watch some good horror movies, but I'll have to watch them at work. But let's see. That's pretty cool, meeting Helen Slater. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I met her a couple of years ago at a con. Yeah, absolutely. I've got her signature up there. See next to the Batman that's got the glare on it there? Right above my finger. That's her right there. But anyway, you can tell me in there what kind of horror movies you Vince Womack says horror movies, Showgirls. Yeah, that is a horror movie, no doubt, man. Good Lord, I don't know if the director meant it to be a horror movie, but it sure came off like one, didn't it?
First one I'm going to recommend. I don't think you're going to you'd like it, but I don't think you're going to want to watch it.
Okay.
Because it's Korean.
Okay.
It's called
Are foreign films on the table?
Yeah, foreign films are on the table. I'll read. It may take me 5 hours to watch the damn movie, but it's
called Train to Busan.
Oh, now I've heard about this flick.
This
is the zombie movie, right?
Yep, it's probably one of the best zombie movies ever.
Pull it up.
I am doing it. B-U-S?
Yeah, B-U-S-A-N.
Okay, there it is. Boom, got it. 2016. It's almost a decade old, man. Another year, it'll be a decade old. I can't believe that movie's been out that long. Train to Busan. Yeah, there we go. Not going to know any of the actors.
Just happens to have my favorite Korean actor in it.
Okay.
You know him as Don Lee, but he's Ma Dong Suk.
This guy right here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. I've
Yeah,
seen him before.
He's in. He's even in Eternals. Don't hold it against him though.
Right. I got you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. Was he in Squid Game? I'm not sure. No. Okay. Because you guys made me watch that, and I still haven't finished the 3rd season of that.
Look at that first guy, the Gang Yu.
Hang on. Coming back.
On you, he might be in Suits. I think he's in. Is he in Squid Games?
Well, we'll find out. Let's see what he's known for. Train from Busan, Silenced, the first shop of Coffee Prince, and a Guardian, the Lonely, and the Great God. Huh? Okay.
Yeah, those are Korean K-dramas that are romance oriented.
Yeah.
He's the Korean leading man.
Gotcha. The Train to Busan, yes. I've thought about watching this because, I love the zombie genre. No doubt, man. I've actually thought about watching this one. So let me get something to write with. I gotta write these things down.
How did that one go? What's it on?
Let's take a look real quick. It's on Fossum, which you can download the app for that. It says 2 other ones. Let's see what else we got here. Haya and Netflix. It's on Netflix. So there you go. Fossum, by the way, if you guys haven't, I downloaded it on my phone. It's called Fossum TV. It's an app. Anybody's got a smartphone. It's free movies like Tubi. It's going to have ads, but it's free. So I like free. I like the price of free. I think it's awesome. I watch a lot of shit on Tubi. Matter of fact, the guy we were talking about earlier, Christopher Moonlight, his movie's on Tubi. So. Quantum Terror. Yeah, definitely go check that out. Friend of the channel. Yes. Let's see. Oh boy, they're already talking over here. Let me pull this down. Joker said, not sure if it would be considered horror, but a good psychological thriller. The Menu is an excellent film. Okay.
Oh, God. So I got to put this out there. So I went to Netflix, right, and I went to Train, and I found it, and I'm added to my list, the Train to Busan.
Yeah.
But I only put in Train. So the next thing right next to it was Trainwreck Poop Cruise. And then it's the documentary of the it was a mockumentary, I guess, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Or it's a replay. It's an hour long. An engine fire leaves 4,000 passengers stranded at sea without power and plumbing in this wild documentary about the infamous poop cruise of 2013.
Wow.
That sounds like horror to me.
Does sound like horror. To answer Read by Nature's question, I've looked up the director. Let's see if he is known for Parasite. No, he did not do Parasite because it would be up here because it got Best Picture.
Yeah, you're thinking of Jung Boon Ho, I think is the guy's name.
Well, we can find out real quick.
Oh, apparently Trainwreck is a series on Netflix. Woodstock 99, The Astro World Tragedy. Apparently there's just a bunch of different documentaries they do.
Wow.
Bong Joon-ho.
Bong Joon-ho did Parasite. Yeah. So, not to be confused with We Too Low. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Bet that is a stage name. Ma Dong Suk.
Nope, that's his real name.
Wow. Yeah, these guys, look, it's a different culture. They have some wild names. They really do. It's crazy.
His stage name is actually Don Lee.
This one I've heard about a lot. Read by Nature's talking about too. I'm definitely writing this one down.
That's the one where Hugh Grant's like a psycho.
Yes, and I've heard he's great at it, which does not surprise me. Really doesn't. Came out last year. It's called Heretic. And I do want to write down that other one, The Menu. I'm going to put a star by that because I don't consider that one horror. I know something about that movie. I haven't seen it, Joker Voice. But Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I actually thought about showing that one to my wife because she likes thrillers and she likes and she likes cooking. So but yeah, that's something I'm definitely going to check out.
Have a good
Heretic.
one, Joker.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he said he's going to go talk about some wrestling.
Yeah, well, he's got a show called Overbooked. Is that tonight? You do Overbooked tonight, buddy? Love for you to come hang out with us here early one night. But yeah, if you're not following Joker's Voice, you definitely need to go follow him. It's the Joker's Voice, and he does a lot of wrestling. He does a daily wrestling video, which is great. I watch his stuff, and I watch Wrestle Talk. Those guys from Great Britain. Wrestle Talk. I watch them to keep up on things because I can't watch all the shows. Thanks for being here, Joker. He also does a live show called Overbooked, and that's probably where he's going right now. So,
I was going to say, what I was to say is that Bong Joon-ho,
mhm.
one of his movies shows up on this list, on my list later.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. But Heretic, yes, I've heard about this one, and I definitely want to check this out. I heard Hugh Grant is really, really good in this. I'm a Hugh Grant fan. I don't know about you guys, but I dig him. I've liked most of the stuff he's done. Even though we all know he's a total asshole in real life and all that good stuff, I enjoy his films. I think he's a really good actor. I like him a lot. Okay, so I want to tell you guys what we're going to do going forward, and you guys keep giving me your movies that you think I need to watch that are good past the turn of the century. I'm a big horror fan. The person, and if you don't know this already, guys, the person I used to watch horror movies with was my daughter, and she doesn't live around here anymore. So I haven't watched a horror movie. I mean, I've only seen the first Saw movie, and how many have they made of that? 10 of them now.
10. Yeah.
So I've only seen the first one.
Saw 11 comes out next month, I think, or the month after.
Which one?
Saw 11.
Saw 11. God. At what point, I quit watching the Freddy movies and the Jason movies. I mean, there was very few that I watched. And
Jason X, the best.
We'll talk about that whenever we get to the slashes. But what I wanted to tell you guys, the menu going forward this month, you guys, if you follow the channel, I make a big deal out of October because I love Halloween. Me and the kids and the wife used to dress up. I mean, one year we dressed up as the Addams Family. My daughter Amanda was Wednesday. I mean, I've been Gomez before on Halloween. Foxy was the
Morticia.
mom. Yeah, Morticia. But I usually have, like the first year I had the channel, I think we went over slashers, and then we did the Final Girls one show. I started doing it a month last year. I can't remember what we did every week, but it was something different. But this year, what we're going to do is this show is going to be about the stuff I need to watch and anything else we want to talk about. If there's something else you want to talk about today, that's great. But anything I need to watch.
No, let's make it all about you.
Shut
it's
up.
his show.
It is my show. But anyway.
A free-for-all all about Joe.
Free-for-all all about me. Yeah. It's like I said, we can talk about whatever you want. But if you want to give me a suggestion for a horror movie I need to watch that was made after 2000, because I know everything before 2000. I know it all, okay? But what we're going to do next week is going to be monster movies. And we're talking small to big monsters. We're going to talk about the monster movies. We all know
Godzilla.
Yeah, 99 Godzilla. No, everything but that movie. No, I'm just kidding. We will talk about that one. We can talk about that one. But we'll talk about the fact that it's not Godzilla. It's actually a big gecko. It's a Geico gecko playing Godzilla. He's cosplaying as Godzilla. This is what he's doing. But anyway, we all know Das Wolfen's a big Godzilla fan, and Knock's been researching Godzilla. He's been watching it. Did you get all caught up on that stuff? Did you watch everything?
No, I haven't gone back to it.
Yep.
I got to get back into it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, watch some this week and talk about
I was
it.
determined to finish this campaign one of Critical Role. So
yeah, let's talk about that in a second. Let me finish laying out the menu real quick. My personal favorite is Them. That is my favorite monster movie. I love it. And we'll talk all about
giant
that.
Ants.
Yeah, giant ants. I love Tarantula as well. There's a lot of movies like that I dig. The older monster movies, and the Creature from Black Lagoon I love too. But he may come up during the Universal Monsters, which is going to be 2 weeks from now. I think he's Universal. He's in the pantheon of the Universal Monsters, right?
Yep.
I was thinking about doing one just about vampires, but I said no, we can't do that because we got the crossovers with the vampires and the werewolves, so I figured we'd do Universal Monsters. That's what we're going to do 2 weeks from now. And then in the third week, we're going to do the slashers. And I think we're going to incorporate maybe the sci-fi in there too, because I want to talk about Phantasm. So I think we're going to do slashers and sci-fi in 1 week. I think we can do that. So
okay,
that's the way we're going to do it. Because hey, there should be a sci-fi classification for it. You know what I mean? I mean, Alien could be in the monster movie genre, but it could also be in the sci-fi.
It's definitely a horror movie.
I think it's a horror movie myself, but what I'm saying is it could figure into the monster or the sci-fi.
Yeah,
Phantasm
is a horror movie.
Phantasm is a sci-fi horror
Yeah.
movie. There's no other way to say it. It's not a slasher. It's a sci-fi one. There's a mystery involved. You got to figure it out, that kind of thing. So we're going to do the slashers and sci-fi in the third week, and then we'll be all the way up to Halloween. So tell us about Critical Role, your experience with the first season of it. Dude.
After he gets done with that, we'll do.
We'll do more of these. You. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No, since I back in March of earlier this year, I had I went to 2 cons, back-to-back weekends, and in the first weekend, I actually watched a live showing of a D&D, just a little short one-shot D&D session, and it was hilarious. There were some guest voice actors there, and some cosplayers and stuff like that, and it was really, really fun. And then the next week, I knew that Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham were going to be at the next con, the Galaxy Con that I go to down in Richmond. Mm-hmm. And I was interested. Before that, I was always kind of curious about D&D, but I never played it myself because it's just one of those things that I never knew the people to play it with, and I don't really like going online to do this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but I don't.
It's more to be clear. It's more fun in person. I think John will back me up on that. Yep. It is.
It definitely feels that way. So it's kind of a hard thing to get into when your only real avenue is online. So
yeah.
But I got to meet them in person, and I went to their little panel and everything. And the week before really inspired me to get into it. And then I met them. I got my first set of dice, and I got them to sign it. It was pretty cool. I kind of got gravitated towards Vox Machina or Critical Role because of Ashley Johnson, because she voices one of my favorite video games, The Last of Us. She voices Ellie, and then come to find out, Laura Bailey, who got a bunch of shit over Last of Us 2, which was ridiculous. Voice, she was in there as well. So that just kind of and then they do a D&D group. So I'd seen clips here and there of it, but I never got into it before that. But at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to fully invest in this. And every other day I try to watch at least an episode here and there.
And keep in mind, these episodes are 3 to 4 hours long.
Yeah. There's no recaps, no abridged. I'm not going to do the abridged ones. When I do the next couple, I'm going all in. So I finally, this last weekend, finally caught up to the first one, and now I just ordered the first 3 Origin volumes on Amazon, and I think the 4th one comes out in November.
Yeah.
So I'll be prepared to get that one when it comes out. But I've been watching all the one shots, and I was telling John he's definitely got to go and watch that wedding one because it wraps up a lot of things, which is really cool. I get very emotional at the end too. And then they did one. I watched a one shot today where they did Grog. Grog did his own D&D
Yeah.
One Shot as Grog, the Travis
it was
Willingham
funny.
character.
Really?
That's really good. And then and then you got and I'm getting into campaign 2, which is just completely blind for me. I barely know the characters, but that show's coming out. Like, so Vox Machina is on Prime. The show's on Prime. It's got 3 seasons out right now, and the 4th season's coming out soon. I believe that's going to be the final season for that one. But they're also starting. They also got picked up for Mighty 9, which is campaign 2. So.
That's.
So that right there, that poster is from their campaign 2. I now know what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have a video trailer for it. It's great.
Okay.
I was commenting on the back when it was on Geek and Sundry when it first started.
Mm-hmm.
See that guy, that Dragonborn sorcerer, he actually got kicked out of the group.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Which was very strange for me to come into because I had only seen Vox Machina, so I knew the characters already. And then I started watching the D&D program, and he's only in there for the first 28 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Hit the wrong button.
Wasn't me this time.
Yeah, it was me.
I had to learn about that too.
Yeah.
I had another point, but I got distracted.
Sorry.
I don't remember what it was. No,
it's okay.
It's
all my fault. It's all my fault. But yeah, I have never seen this stuff. Where do they show it at?
You can watch on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube is free. Yeah, it's free on YouTube.
Yeah, it's free on YouTube.
The only thing they usually, I remember what I was going to say. Geek and Sundry was also founded by Felicia Day.
Yep.
Who's a huge nerd, and I liked her from what was it called? You remember the show she was in?
Supernatural.
No. When she plays with the
Guild.
MMO. The Guild. This was when we were playing MMOs, Joe, and the Guild is her playing in an MMO with a group of people where it's literally just them sitting in front of a computer and playing their
right.
Guild.
Probably World of Warcraft or something like that.
It's supposed to be World of Warcraft.
It was some game they made. Yeah, it was some game they made up. But yeah, so Will Wheaton was on it, and stuff like that, and so when I found out, Geek and Sundry, so I love that show, and then from then on, I had a crush on her for sure. So
6 years. Looks like you got 6 seasons.
6 seasons. Oh yeah. I watched every bit of it. It's a very funny show. Yeah, all the stuff that we went through in that league. This reminded me of it.
Really?
Really
oh my God!
If you want a flashback to our league, Joe.
Oh my God! Okay, I'll definitely. Yes, the Guild. Let me write that down. Put a star by it.
This is after Halloween. This is not scary.
Yes, I understand. That's why I put an asterisk on it. Yeah,
it's a comedy.
I got you.
But it's definitely a comedy. She's a very awkward. She's one of those ones where she has therapy like 3 times a day, and she's
therapy 3 times a day.
Yeah, she's constantly reaching out to her therapist and getting fired by the therapist and stuff like that.
I will also point
her thing is like trying to come out of her shell, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Because she's literally just inside of it.
Yeah. I will also point out that to plug my show that Felicia Day voices one of my companions.
Really?
Veronica. The one from the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, I didn't put it back in. I'll put it back in before I play again, but I have a mod that makes. It's not
you need to test drive that shit a little bit before you.
I have been. I'm going. What I'm doing is I'm playing through some of the missions that are in Gamora because they're rather adult in nature, like naked people and stuff. So we don't want to do that on the channel. So I'm doing those off the screen and getting those quests out of the way. Right,
gotcha. But yeah, that's some fun stuff there, man. I have not watched any of this Dungeons and Dragons stuff like Critical Role or Vox Machina. I mean, I used to play it in high school.
Vox Machina animated, but I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, that it's not that I just choose to put the animated stuff on the back burner unless it's something I really want to watch. The last animated thing I watched was Superman Unbound because it had Homegirl in it. You know what I mean? I saw that it had Supergirl in it, so I watched that one.
By the
But
way,
anyway,
you still need to watch K-pop Demon Hunters too.
K-pop Demon Hunters, yeah, that's another asterisk one there. We do need to do some stuff about that, don't we? K-pop Demon Hunters, yeah.
It just took over the world for a minute. So
Yeah, but I mean, even Knock hadn't even watched it when it was.
I hadn't. No,
yeah.
I was completely late to the party.
And the whole thing with everybody going to see it is why he watched it, and he became engrossed in it, man.
Oh, 100%. The
Yeah.
soundtrack is amazing on that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let me see what they're saying here. Read by Nature says a good bit older, but I'd recommend Tales of the Crypt Demon
a
Knight.
90s.
Yeah, that's a 90s. Well, they've named some ones in here. Now I'm going to show you what these guys named. The first one was from 2010. I've been while Knock was talking, I bookmarked them.
I mean, it's not as good as the original, but it's okay.
It's got a good cast, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Every face I see in front of me, I dig. So yes, I'll definitely be checking out the Wolfman. I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near as good as the Lon Chaney classic, but
oh no, nothing
yeah.
compares to that.
But I will definitely check it out because I love Benicio del Toro. I dig Anthony Hopkins. I like Emily Blunt and Agent Smith. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. What is his name?
Now I am too.
Elrond.
Oh yeah, I know. I just trying to
see. I'm naming all those characters. Megatron. Let's scroll down and see who he is. We're going to kick ourselves in the ass when we see him. Where is he on here? I just saw him. Where is he? Well, he's not in the cast. They got his picture on there, but he's not in the cast. Is that what I'm seeing?
I don't see his picture.
You don't see his picture? Who is that right there? That sure looks like him.
That does look like him.
That sure as hell looks like him. I wish I could blow this up, but IMDb will only let you blow it up so big.
Is that not the name in the caption that they just gave? You
Hang on.
made it go away.
Oh, yeah.
It literally showed his name.
I'm sorry.
Hugo Weaving or
Hopkins. Hugo Weaving. That's the name I couldn't remember. That's it.
I
Yes. Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
I was like, it's right there. Then you exited it out.
But it's not in the cast list, dude. And he's big enough. He should
not
be
in the top cast. He's probably got a small part.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on the freaking.
But it's Hugo Weaving, man. The guy's awesome.
He's in the look. Even if you scroll down a little bit, he was in the casting stars.
Yeah.
Or below that one. I guess not. I saw his name somewhere.
Well, I didn't see it down here, or I would have highlighted it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll definitely check this one out. The Wolfman, definitely. I'm not a big fan of the werewolf stuff, though. I really am not. The only thing I've really enjoyed about werewolves is Read by Nature and Vince both let us know who it was. Hugo Weaving. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the werewolf story. I really haven't. It's just not my thing. It really isn't. The few things that I've really liked with that in it's the Underworld series. I dig that. And I loved Van Helsing. As cheesy as that movie is, I think Van Helsing is just awesome. It's one of those guilty pleasures for me, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Between Kate Beckinsale and the Brides of Dracula in it, you got some serious babes in that movie, and oh my God, yeah, I love it, man. I love that flick. Dog Soldiers is the werewolf story I liked. Yeah, I watched that one when we did it on Military Monday. It was all right. That was pretty good. But, you know, it's nothing like the classic with Lon
There's a French
Chaney.
werewolf called Loup Garou.
Yeah. Looking forward to, what was the name of that? It's going to have a German slant to it. The guy that did Nosferatu, that's the next one he's doing is Wolf, I think is how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking forward to that one. Because I like that. It's Robert Eggers. I love that guy's stuff. I think he's awesome. But anyway, yeah, I definitely wrote that one down. Now this one, Giant Claw was recommended by Vince Womack. He was grinning. He's kidding, of course, because this one
50s.
1957. Yes, it's that huge ass fucking vulture.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen this, buddy. No, that
Not
that
to be
one
confused with Q.
right. This one we'll talk about next week, maybe. Since you mentioned it, Vince, I might do a little workup on it, maybe. But that's not one of my favorite ones. Also mentioned from 1989, Society. Now, I have not seen this one, but I'm looking for stuff since the turn of the century. But since it was mentioned here in the chat by, who mentioned that one? It was Read by Nature mentioned that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like we've got some...
yeah, it's definitely an adult.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen this one. Never have seen this one.
It's 89. It's got the same kind of adultness as Porky's does.
Right.
Guys, above 2000. Above
above 2000 is what we're looking for.
Pretty bad right now.
Yes. Yeah. It's that's what we're looking for. Now we did get this one. My Name is Bruce. Now I haven't seen this, but I got to imagine he's playing himself in it.
Yeah, he's playing himself, and he gets caught up in
Evil Dead type
thing.
stuff,
Yeah.
right? Oh my God, I imagine it's hilarious.
The next
I'm sure.
one mentioned is a much better movie.
Okay, well, let's see who gave me that heads up there. That one's from Vince Womack. My Name is Bruce. I'll write that one down. But I'm going to put that last on the list because that looks more like a comedy to me.
It is.
Anybody that knows anything about Bruce Campbell in the Evil Dead series, I mean, come on. Army of Darkness is my stepson's favorite movie of all time. He thinks it's the greatest thing ever made.
Check out The Lighthouse. That looks pretty good.
Bubba Hotep.
Bubba Hotep was the next one mentioned, and that was Vince as well.
Movie.
I believe Bruce Campbell plays Elvis. He's actually Elvis in this, right? Yeah,
And
if I remember correctly.
Ozzie Davis is JFK.
Oh man, Ozzie Davis is JFK.
They're in a nursing home,
right?
And something's happened in the nursing home, and they've got to figure out what's going on.
Yep.
Something keeps killing people in a nursing home.
I have heard about this movie, and
It's a fantastic movie.
Does it qualify as horror?
No, it's horror comedy.
That's horror comedy. That's what I thought.
I feel like you guys are missing the point of this.
Right. We're looking for horror movies. Look, if Bruce Campbell is associated with it, I kind of put it to the back burner because that tells you right there it's funny. You know? Yeah. So, but I got some good ones here. I got Train to Busan. I got Heretic. I got The Wolfman.
Okay. I've got 4 more movies for you.
Okay. Well, then start naming them off, brother, and I will start looking them up. Well, let's take turns, though. You named one earlier. Knock. Go ahead.
Well, I was just looking some up, and this would look kind of interesting. The Lighthouse.
Now that's
like
I believe it's about
Robert
cabin
Pattinson.
fever.
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly what that's about. That one is by Robert Eggers.
Yeah,
I believe
it's Robert Pattinson. I think
Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe. It's a study in cabin fever, and I think this is. I don't know if it qualifies as horror, but I really don't. This is more of a
thriller.
Psychological thriller type thing. It's about 2 guys that man a lighthouse, and they can't go anywhere. And but I'll mark it down. I haven't seen it yet. It's one of the few by Robert.
Like I said, I just found it.
Yeah, Robert Eggers is. I love his stuff, so I'm sure it's good. And whether you guys want to admit it or not, Robert Pattinson is a very good actor.
He's just not Batman.
Yeah, he's
I dug his Batman. I don't know.
Yeah. I enjoyed the. I don't think it's as good as the Dark Knight trilogy, but I enjoyed that Batman movie. I mean, I'd watch it.
Second one's coming.
Yeah, their second one is coming, but I would watch it over Batman Forever or Batman and Robin, But would I watch it over the Keaton ones? No. Would I watch it over the Christian Bale ones? Any of them? No, I wouldn't. But I think it's got its place. It's good. I love the car in it. I'm a muscle car guy. And I love the car, man.
That's the best part of the movie.
Yeah, it's freaking great. Let's see. Brokeback Lighthouse. No, I don't think. I don't
No.
think there's anything gay in it. I don't think
No.
that's like that. Robert Pattinson can act, even can act as a little bitch. Be nice, Martin. Be nice. He's talking about
Pattinson.
knock, knock, knock. I'm Batman.
The world's
knock, knock.
worst detective. Can't even use Google.
At least they had him do some detective work in it, you know.
Kind
That's
of.
something that we really hadn't seen too much of. Okay, so what's your next one, John?
Drag Me to Hell by Sam Raimi.
Oh, Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell. Now, this was the first, remind me, I think it's the first horror movie he made after the Spider-Man movies, right?
Yep. 2009.
Yep, this is one that I wanted to go see and had nobody to go see it with me. Drag Me to Hell. And I am a fan of that guy right there. You know, that Doctor Strange movie he directed, you know,
I liked it.
it wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but you could tell his touches, man. When she come
yeah.
creeping through that gong, I was like, yeah, that's pure Sam Raimi right there, man. That's badass.
Yeah, this was written by both Sam and Ivan, so
Okay. All right.
you know it's got some pedigree there.
Yes, absolutely. Let's take a look at the cast real quick. Allison Lohman.
It doesn't have. It's got the.
I like Justin
awful
Long.
guy.
I like Justin Long. All I got to tell you is Live Free or Die Hard. Love that fucking movie and love him in it. Let's see who else we got here.
It's a bunch of known.
Bunch of
you know,
no-namers.
smaller
Not
actors.
David Paymer. I've seen him in
Yeah.
plenty of things. Yep.
Yeah, but he's
but-
a character actor though. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
like a leading man or big name.
Yeah, but sometimes the character actors are what puts a movie
yeah.
over the top, man. I mean, really. I mean, I could give you so many examples of that. Friggin',
Oh, yeah.
when people bring up Charles Durning, I'm like, well, if you haven't seen his Oscar-nominated performance in The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, you haven't seen one of the funniest things you'll ever see. You know what I mean? And he's a character actor. He's never been a leading man. Let's see what they're saying in the chat here. Oh, Freddy versus Jason came out in 2003. I'm not watching that. That's a crossover movie. I don't even. No.
We can mention it during the slashers.
We'll mention it during the slashes, but I'm just no. That's okay. I've seen enough Freddy and Jason ones. When we get around to that conversation, I'll tell you what my favorites ones are and why I enjoyed them. RLM just released a retro review of Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that stuff for sure. Yeah, skip Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, he said just kidding. Yeah, I'm not watching that one. The Jason reboot would be
That was my favorite
after FJ2. Jason reboot? Did they do a reboot of Friday the 13th? Oh my God, why? That makes no damn
Funny.
sense whatsoever. Is it funny?
Money.
No, money.
Oh, money. Well,
Money.
they could just keep making Jason movies. That's money. Yeah, I mean. Anyway, Jason and Michael Myers will never be killed. So, you know, I mean, why not just keep making movies of them? Martin says, dude, I saw a 2024 horror movie with Justin Long called Spin the Bottle. Don't waste your time with it. And he plays a small town sheriff with a daughter. Damn, does he look old. Wow, really?
Well, he's
okay.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Yeah. Yeah,
Since
yeah.
He started in those Mac and PC commercials.
He made me feel like Mummy, for fuck's sake. Let's see. Read by Nature says Nana Visitor was Pamela Voorhees. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right. What's next on your list there, buddy?
There's,
First of all, hang on. Let's give Knock a chance here. Go.
This one is early 2000, so I know you've heard of it.
Okay.
So the question is not if you heard about it, but if you watched it.
Have I seen it? Yeah.
It's probably yes, but The Ring.
The Ring, I have not seen. No.
I suggest watching the Japanese Ringu instead.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know about that, but
Well, it's dude. This is the thing, and this is another reason why I didn't really pay attention to movies around the turn of the century. They did a lot of American remakes of Japanese horror films. They did a lot of them. And I was like, well, I'd like to see the original, and, if it's that good and they're making an American version of it, let's watch the original of it. But The Ring, let's take a look at the cast, first of all.
Oh, you'll like the cast.
Will I?
Yeah.
I know The Grudge has got somebody I really like in it, and that's another one that came out around that time. So let's check out The Ring. Naomi Watts. Whoa. Yep. Okay. Hey, I'm down. Like me some Naomi. Yep. She's cool. So I want to see Ringu, but I can't get neither a copy nor have I found it in any streaming service. Really?
I'll hook you up, Martine.
We will take a look for it. The Ring, the American version came out. What does that say? 2002.
Yeah.
It's got Naomi Watts, Martin Henderson, Brian Cox, who I love, David Dorfman. Let's see, who else? Anybody else I know in this cast? Not really. Don't know many people in this one. But
I didn't hear that they were that great of movies, but I have always kind of wanted to watch that Smile series.
Smile looks different, man. That's something that I would watch. That I would definitely watch that.
The premise of it, but I thought their advertisement for it was the best.
Now it's spelled Ring with a U on the end.
Yeah, Ringu.
Okay, Ringu. Oh my God! Yikes. Okay, so which one am I looking at?
Well, we're looking at it's just Ring. It's
95?
In Japanese. It's Ringu. No, the 1999.
Original title Ringu. 1995.
Yeah, but you're looking for a 99 one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, how many rings are there?
I mean,
Where's the ring that rules them all? I mean, come on, John.
Where is the one ring?
There it is. Yes.
Let's see. You said 99. That's two.
That's number 2.
Or 90.
Yeah, you're killing us. You can't get this wrong.
Right? What?
Right. Going with the eyeballs.
What are we gonna do with you guys, man? I swear.
The goddamn robots, John!
Oh, that's not the right place for that.
Give me a break. I haven't seen it in years, but
What can I do?
yeah, what can I do?
Okay.
That one was the best.
So, original title Ringu. When her nurse is found dead along with 3 friends after viewing a supposedly cursed videotape.
Yes.
Yep.
Reporter Rico sets out to investigate. She finds the tape, watches it, and receives a phone call informing her that she'll die in a week. Wow. It's on AMC, Martin. There you go.
Yeah.
It's on AMC Plus. Let's take a look. It's on 3 other different. It's on Tubi for nothing, bro. It's on Tubi.
Or did you search? Did you even try, Martin? I mean,
Yeah, I was fixing to say, Martin.
I feel like you're lying to us right now. How hard did you even try?
I think he's looking to download it without commercials. That's probably what it is. But John said he can hook you up.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good scary movie, and then Whopper, chicken Whopper. That does kind of ruin the ambiance. So I get that.
Yeah, there you go.
for mine?
Okay. All right. John, what's your next one, man?
Well, the next one is horror fantasy.
Okay.
It's Pan's Labyrinth by Guillermo del Toro.
Pan's Labyrinth. I've heard of this. Hang on just a second. Is this the one that takes place during World War II?
Yeah, in Spain.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
I've seen most of this. Yeah.
Okay.
I know the ending of it just made me go. And I'm not going to explain why because I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it. Labyrinth. Let me see. Pan's Labyrinth. You know what I'm talking about, though. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Pan's Possessive, right? Labyrinth. There it is. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
2006.
Yep.
This is one of the. This is probably what most people would say was the first Del Toro movie they'd ever seen, probably.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah. This has to do with...
For me, it was Hellboy, but because that came out first.
Did it come out first?
Came out in 2004.
Really? Okay. All right. I thought this one was first. In 1944, this would be up your alley there, Mr. World War II. A girl is sent to live with her ruthless stepfather. During the night, she meets a fairy who takes her to an old faun. Okay.
Yeah.
He tells her she's a princess, but must prove her royalty by surviving 3 gruesome tasks. Yeah.
Oh, it's an evil,
It's
wardrobe or whatever.
It's it's an evil fairy tale.
It's an evil fairy tale. Okay.
And it is.
The visuals in it are stunning. I can tell you that.
Wardrobe. That's what it looks like.
It is dark.
Yeah.
And I take that back. The people got introduced to Guillermo del Toro from Blade 2. I completely forgot he directed Blade 2.
Blade 2. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Really? See, I didn't watch anything after the first one. So, yeah. I'm not a big Blade fan like everybody else is. I thought the first one was fine, but I just didn't find the villain in it very fucking menacing. I mean, I could have beat him up, so I really didn't think much of that flick.
Yep.
But yeah, this is first of all, the visuals in it will blow you away. I mean, Del Toro's always had a great eye. It's one of those movies that you could probably take any cell from it and hang it as a painting on your wall. His stuff looks like that. So
next week we'll be talking about another one of his movies.
Oh yeah,
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, Pacific Rim is his. I forgot about that. He does a lot of different movies, man. He really does.
Why would that be next week?
Because we're doing monsters.
We're doing monster movies.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I don't know if you remember or not, but that's not. He's right about that though. That's not a horror movie.
That's not.
It's a kaiju movie.
I know it's a
kaiju movie. We're talking about Halloween.
Yeah, but Godzilla is a monster movie too. It is.
Well, the original Godzilla is more horror than
right.
than later. Godzilla.
Okay, so Knock, you got any more for me?
I don't know if this would constitute a horror, but I think it's a great Halloween movie.
Okay.
I mean, it's not very long either, so you're not dedicating a lot of time to it.
I hope it's not Halloween Place. That would Halloween Town.
And it is an animated movie, but it's really nicely done. It's called Nine.
Oh, that's good. It's CG. It's
CGI.
It's like Corpse Bride or something like that, or Frankenweenie.
The number 9, or do I spell 9?
Really number 9, yeah.
The number 9. It's that style like Tim Burton animated.
The reason I
like
watched it, the name that got me to watch it, this was right after Lord of the Rings.
It's called Stop Start Animation. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Elijah Wood is the main voice in this one.
Okay.
But it's only an hour and 20 minutes long. You're not investing a lot of time.
I think I have seen parts of this. I remember when this came out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's I love the character animation of the character 9. I dig it. You could tell his emotions so much from what they did with him slumping over and stuff like that. It was really cool. I've seen a lot of this movie. I'm kind of like you with some movies, Knock. I've seen so many parts of this. I feel like I've seen it, But I'll definitely check it out.
I think it's worth watching the whole way through. Like I said, and it's not a big commitment. So an hour and 19 minutes. So.
Yeah, that ain't much at all. But I do love the animation style. I think it's cool as hell. Who did this one? Shane Aker. Okay. Yeah. This looks like something that Tim Burton would do. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Tim Burton-esque style.
Yep, absolutely, man. Very cool. All right. And you got anything else for tonight?
2 more.
Okay, go.
Quiet Place.
Never seen it, and you know what? I love the people that made it. And yes, I may have to go ahead and watch this one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take that one up too.
Yeah,
they just had a sequel come out, didn't they?
Kaczynski and Emily Blunt are a power couple that I dig, man. And
there's a Quiet Place 2, and that Quiet Place. That's
the prequel looked like it was going to be good. Yeah,
it was enjoyable.
Yep. But this is something I'm going to have to look at because, this is one that I didn't get to watch because nobody would watch it with me. And it looks pretty damn cool, man. Imagine The Walking Dead if you couldn't talk. I mean, that's basically what this movie looks like to me. Yep, I'm putting that on my list for sure. Yep.
And the last one,
okay,
we will talk about next week too.
Sir.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
There, sir.
Go ahead.
All right.
Equal time. Time.
Probably one of my favorite ones, and it's not crazy scary, but it's got to be 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. 13 Ghosts.
2001.
2000.
Is that the one where they're in the glass house?
Well, there's one. There's one that's from 1960. This may be a remake you're talking about, buddy.
It's a remake, yeah. I'm sure.
Okay. Wow, that poster looks interesting. Holy shit, our boy's in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, get out of town.
Great movie.
Oh, wow.
I don't. This isn't going to be in the top 10 horrors, but it's such a. I love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a horror.
It is a horror, and let's see. And it's. I guess it must have come out on Halloween, the year it came out, because it says Halloween down here.
Yeah, when movies came out on Halloween.
Yeah, when they actually came out on the 31st of October. Yeah. When Cyrus Criticus, I don't know how that's pronounced, a very rich collector of unique things, dies, he leaves his house, fortune, and his prized collections of ghosts. Oh my God. 13 ghosts, huh? Let's see who's in this, man.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Shannon Elizabeth, who was a babe.
2000s.
Matthew Lillard sells it for me, man. I'll watch anything that guy's in.
Abraham
they are born. I like him.
Is the guy that the collector that dies.
Okay, I was fixing to say.
Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah. Wow, dude. That looks pretty good, dude. I like it. Yeah. Definitely put that on my list, Knock. Nice. Yeah. Well, Matthew Lillard, you can't go wrong, dude. You can't go wrong with him. You really can't.
I think he's wearing. I think those glasses he's wearing are the only way to see the ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you don't have the glasses on, you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Wow. Okay, what's your last one, John?
My last one ties into next week.
Okay.
It's directed by Bong Joon-ho.
But if you say it now, you can't say it next week, John.
No, he can.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
It's
You're
called
going to
The
redo
Host.
it again?
No, we're going to talk about it at length. It's something he wants me to watch, though.
Yeah.
Okay? That's all it is. Go ahead.
Wait till next week, then.
It's called The Host.
The what?
The Host. Now, don't get the mixed up one. There's two movies called The Host.
Okay.
You want one that's Korean.
Okay.
So we don't want the Korean one?
Song Kang-ho and Byun Hee-bang. I guess that's the Korean one.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
2006, it says.
That's it.
20.
There you go. Let's see.
A monster.
What does that say? One of the greatest monster movies ever made.
Let's go
Okay.
wait till next week.
And we will get into it next week.
Watch
for
it
sure.
before next week, so I can talk about it.
Well, I'm not watching all of these before next week,
The
but
whole point of it is for you to.
You're
killing me. You're killing me.
just calm down. Calm down.
Watch the monster movie before we discuss the monster movie.
Right? What the heck?
You should
But
watch.
anyway, yeah, I will definitely check this one out, man. Let's see. And by
It
the
is
way,
2 hours.
I should be
It is
showing
2
you
hours
guys.
Exactly.
It's 2 hours exactly. Right up your alley, buddy.
All right.
Right up your alley.
You got me. You got me.
You've got 6 different locations you can watch this. You can watch this on Hulu, Disney Plus, Pluto. Your free ones are Pluto, Roku, and Tubi. So there you go. But if you want it without commercials, you can watch it on Disney Plus or Hulu. There you go. But anyway, okay. So thank you for those suggestions, guys. Thank you in the chat for those suggestions as well. I'm sorry I've been writing so much. The hose? He wants to know what? The hose? No, that's what Keely Chow wants to watch. Wing Commander is still better than Super Mario Bros. Okay, man, you go. Let's see. There is one thing I wanted you guys to take a look at, and I suggested it for somebody at work, and because she watched this, she got a whole list of movies to watch. Of course, she's younger than me. She's in her late 30s, right? And I suggested this to her, and you guys can watch this on YouTube for free. It's a documentary that came out in 1984. Do you remember this, John? It was hosted by Nancy Allen and Donald Pleasance, and it was called Terror in the Isles. It's a documentary about horror movies up to that point in 1984. Yeah. And if you haven't seen it, you guys, you'll have a whole list of stuff that you can check out and watch from this one right here. Nancy Allen was in a movie called Dressed to Kill back then that was a big hit. She was also in a movie with John Travolta called Blowout. That was another one that was a psychological, almost horror movie about a sound man in Hollywood that witnessed an assassination or something like that. And then you've got Donald Pleasance, of course. You know he's the psychiatrist from all the Halloween movies. But this one here is a horror film legends. Donald Pleasance and Nancy Allen serve as the hosts and narrators of a compilation of scenes from many science fiction, crime drama, and horror movies of the 1930s through the 1980s. It's got, when they talk about villains, they've got some crazy ones in there, but the ones that I really remember, and they're not from horror movies, but they show a lot of clips of Rutger Hauer in the movie Nighthawks with Sylvester Stallone and Billy D. Williams, where he plays a terrorist. And he's really great in that movie. They also showed a lot of Wings Hauser's dad, right? He played Ramrod the Killer Pimp in a movie called Vice Squad back in the day in the 80s. And it's got a bunch of no-namers you'll never remember, but he is memorable as Ramrod. I'm not kidding. This is the name of the character, Ramrod the Killer Pimp. He is just awesome in that movie. And because of that, he ended up playing nothing but crazy dudes most of his career in movies after that movie. But it's got a bunch of clips from horror movies. They talk about why we love horror movies and all that stuff. And it's a really cool one. So I highly recommend that for you for the season. It's something that doesn't have a lot of blood. It doesn't have a lot of boobs and stuff. It's just stuff from horror movies. I mean, everything from Alfred Hitchcock flicks to, the slasher movies and stuff. It's got it all. So go check that out. You'll like it a lot. It's pretty neat. And it's not much of your time, Knock. It's only an hour and 24 minutes. It's very short. But there you go.
It's not after the 2000s, so it doesn't count.
Not for tonight. I was suggesting this for everybody, just for the season. I'm actually thinking about putting my widescreen out front of the house and actually showing this on a loop on Halloween night. I'm thinking about doing that, so I think that would be cool. Anyway, that is it for this week. Don't forget, next week we're going to go talk about some monster movies, kaijus, and stuff like that. Anything else you guys want to impart to folks before we get out of here? Anything, John, or not? That I'm not going to talk about already?
Well, just to give people a slight preview.
Okay.
After I finish Fallout, Knock and I are going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Really? You guys are going to play it together?
Yeah,
okay. My first playthrough. Yeah, I pitched the idea to John. I let it be his decision. I was like, I want to play the game. Mm-hmm. I don't want to play it alone for my first go. But I'm also told him, I don't want to be handheld throughout it. So let me make my mistakes because I'm going to be learning. Like it's going to be
play the dealer.
It's going to be he's going to let me make my own mistakes. So
there you go.
And what little I know about it is like you can make your own mistakes. So
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you can definitely do that.
No, this is going to be a spoiler-free Knox first time playing.
Yep. I've played it through only once all the way through. And I've got a couple of other playthroughs. Of course, you know me. I'm trying to bang every chick in the game. But I don't use mods like another person I know.
No, this will be mod-free.
Yeah, I'm playing on a console. So
there'll be no knifing around here.
Well, actually, they do have mods for the PS5 version, but
I have it on PC. I don't have.
Oh, you have it on PC? Okay.
No. I bought it on Steam like when it first came out. I never played it.
Read by nature, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you at the end of the show. But if you don't know this already, John has his background you see right there is what he's playing right now. Fallout: Tale of Two Wastelands on Gaming Night with John, and it's on his channel. It's simulcast on his channel, and the home of it really is Pop Culture Minefield. That's the producer, Martin Acosta Santana, is there to help him run the show, and Knock is there to give him as much shit as possible. But yeah, that's where you're going to see it at. It's 8
still
p.m.
Probably got another month or so of Fallout.
Oh yeah, you've got a little bit to go on that. Yeah, especially with the current setbacks, right? But yeah, that's where you watch that at. Guys, can I play too?
I don't know if he's being serious.
Why not, dude? That would be cool.
Serious, Martin? Are you being serious?
Martin, if you're being serious, they will. Yeah,
it's
man.
not cool if you're not, because I would 100% love it. But if you're fucking with me right now,
don't fuck with him. Don't bait him, bro. Don't bait him. He'll do it in 2 seconds. He'd love for you to do it. Yep. That's.
I already tell you what I'm going to play.
Small Time Republic is in the house. Mods. Vince is the king of mod. Well, we knew that. We're talking about mods for video games, buddy. And Martin. Yes, Martin is a great mod. He's a fantastic mod. Okay, boys and girls. That's it for tonight.
Oh, Martin's never played it either. Nice.
Yeah. I didn't think he had. I didn't think he had at all. The guy stays busy all the time. Yeah. That's probably why he'd love to play it with you guys, just to be able to friggin' do it.
Yeah, then we'll play the game too.
You'll get at least 2 hours in a week, Martin. There you go. Nice. And look, Martin, I just got to warn you now. When you start a joint playthrough, that's the only way to play that character. You have to play through with them, with your people. Okay, you can't play it solo. It doesn't work like that.
You can have multiple characters in this, right?
Oh yeah,
right.
Okay.
So make this a fresh character that you're not going to care about as much.
That's it. Yep.
I'm going to make a dwarf priest named Cannon Fodder.
Cannon Fodder. What are you going to do? Lead every fucking raid?
No, that's
No, he's going to stay in the back.
I got invited to play in a D&D game in the 90s. I didn't want to play with the guys, but they asked and they asked and they asked. I finally played. I said, I'll play until my character dies. Mm-hmm. I rolled up a priest named Cannon Fodder. His holy symbol is a target. Damn guy lived.
That is hilarious, bro. Read by Nature says, I just finished the playthrough yesterday, and I've got like 10 other characters already rolled. You sound like me, man. I got like 22 characters in fucking DC Universe Online, and I think I've got the D&D characters. I've got about 5 or 6. Half of them are girls, half of them are guys. Man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yep. No backseating, Reed.
Yep. Okay. We're going to get out of here. Of course, check out all the links that Vince is putting in there for you guys. I definitely want you to go by JoesAtmosfere.com and check that place out. Make that your one-stop for hanging out and checking out my stuff. If you want a pencil sketch portrait done, I don't push that enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a video to play at the end of my shows of the stuff that I do. I think that's the way to go forward with it, so I don't forget it. But I do pencil sketch portraits. I'm in the middle of working on one now for someone. I've done them for John before. Knox said he wanted one before Christmas, but he hasn't told me shit about it since. So I'm not promising shit in your area until I hear something from you about it. But I'm very good at them, and if you guys ever want a commission, just go there and use the email at the bottom of the page to order that. And Christmas is coming, and I'm telling you right now, if you want to get something done, you're going to need at least 2 weeks for it to get framed before Christmas. So I'm making the cutoff the last day of November. So, that's the latest I'm going to do it. So you guys get those commission orders in.
I'm going to pay you to do stuff for my book, too.
Okay, well, you just let me know what you need done. That's a different thing, though. I mean, I'm talking about these pencil sketch portraits. A lot of people hit me up at Christmas time, and they wait too late to do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now.
If I don't get to you by this Christmas, then I'll,
you could do it for a birthday later on or something.
Yeah, May would be the next target. So.
Yeah, okay.
Mother's Day or her birthday.
Right, but I try to warn everybody, minimum 2 weeks to get it framed. I'm just telling you, my mom had me do a tiger for somebody, and it was 2 weeks. And it was exactly 2 weeks. They didn't get it done early. So Just bank on that whenever you order stuff. Anyway, I also have a link on there for the comic book where you can look it up on Prime or Kindle, I think it's called, where you can check out the little teaser I made, a 5-page comic book. It only costs you $1 if you want to go check that out. All the links are there. Go check it out at JoesAtmosfere.com. As far as the shows go, you know you're watching State of the Atmosphere. We do this every week. Next week, it's going to be the Kaiju show after we give you the pop culture update and the look at Sydney Sweeney's week. So you guys come back and check it out, 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. Of course, you know the first time you see me after today is Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time as I work on said comic book on Sketching the Privateer. That's at 1 p.m. Central Time on my channel. And then, of course, on Sunday morning, you'll see Knock, John, and myself along with Highlander for the first hour doing NFL pregame party. A lot going on in the NFL. You guys come along for Tailgate week number 5. Things are heating up in college football. A lot of things going on in the NFL too, man. We got a lot to talk about, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. You guys, we had our first tie of the season. We got to talk about that. A lot of people grumbling, wanting college football rules in the NFL. You guys want to find out my opinion of it? These guys know what it is, but if you want to know my opinion on it, show up 10 a.m. Central Time on Sunday. And then, of course, Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time, it's time for the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Central Time. Then it's over to Pop Culture Minefields channel. Oh, wait. One other thing on Friday. We had just talked about it, and I never want to forget doing it. Go over to Pop Culture's Minefields channel on Friday and check out Gaming Night with John as he continues his assault on New Vegas, trying to wrap up Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. Hopefully, he'll be able to play that for 2 hours this time. Anyway, go check it out. Pop Culture Minefields channel, 8 p.m. Central Time. That's where you get to watch Baldur's Gate whenever he's done with this. And then, of course, Monday morning on Pop Culture Minefields channel, it's time for Military Monday. That's me and Gary and Pope talking with Martin and Anima about a military movie every Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time. So go check it out on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time, It's Only Talk and Roll comes your way. And if you missed our Forbidden Planet show, go check that out. That was a lot of fun. I don't know what we're doing this week on It's Only Talk and Roll. He may be doing Baldur's Gate himself. He does that occasionally whenever he's between shows, but I will get with him this week and find out what it is, but he will definitely have a show at 4 p.m. Central Time this Monday on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, Video Games, Cocktails, and Fails. And this week, it'll be part 3 of my assault on Mass Effect 3, trying to wrap up my run of Mass Effect. They told me to just finish up with this one. Don't worry about Andromeda or anything else. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Andromeda is an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste, I hear. Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to continue our assault on Mass Effect 3 this Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And then Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Wednesday afternoon matinee on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And if you watched it this afternoon, we talked about a kaiju movie called Godzilla from 2014. I think that's the beginning of the current Monsterverse, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we talked about that one today, so go check that one out. And be sure to tune in next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time when we talk about another great movie. And then that brings us right back around to State of the Atmosphere. So, for myself and the Noxter and the rest of you, I want to check out the chat real quick and see what we've got going here. Oh, man. Keely's talking football. He said Vanderbilt fucked around and is going to find out this Saturday. Roll Tide. That's probably number 1 on my list of games to watch because I really want to see how good Vanderbilt is this year. They're undefeated, and so we'll see. I hope the Cowboys beat the Jets this Sunday after having to deal with Green Bay. I'm not going to say that. Is Brian is not doing a movie next Monday? Yes, Brian is not doing a movie next Monday. Okay, that means he's playing Baldur's Gate then. Cool. I will be over there to give him as much hell as possible then. He's just like John, though. He's got like every character he can have in his party and can't get through a doorway because he's got so many people in his party and shit. He's got all the mods going. Let's see. Rather play for a tie than risk losing a game by throwing a Hail Mary. No, I don't think that's what happened if you watch the game. And Vince says, cheerio, guys and gals. See you next time. Stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a great day. And you know what I'm going to tell you? I want you guys to be safe. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless. Don't forget, whether you like them small, medium, or large, Titty Tuesday continues into Wednesday every week on Joe's Atmosfere's channel. You guys be here next time. We'll see you then. Peace.
Hello, nurse.